The year is 272 BC. The Roman Republic has just kicked Epirus out of Italia and secured the southern part of the peninsula. But they are now at war with the Etruscans and are preparing to eliminate them. Decimus Brutus has been sent to take the city of Italia on Corsica, while Lucius Scipio pushes up towards Velathri. An army is in his way, but he should be able to deal with it promptly, as his forces provided by the Senate does greatly outnumber his opponents.
No matter who we meet in battle, we will triumph, for we honor the gods. Even if every foe had the strength of 1,000 men, it would mean nothing. Remember that, and make ready.
The Etruscan force has put themselves up on a nearby hill. Scipio marches his forces forward, his hastati leading the way, preparing to have his velites flank around to take down the enemy. If it's even needed, the hastati might be more than enough to take them down on their own. The Carian circles ahead, preparing for the feast that they know they are to have. The Etruscans started the skirmishing, but the Romans' turn comes next. And with their superior numbers, they easily start to whittle down the Etruscan forces. The Etruscan front crumbles before the Roman soldiers. The skirmishers run as well, leaving only the Etruscan general remaining on the fields. And beneath a flurry of javelins, the enemy general also falls, leading to a victory for Scipio and the Roman Republic. With the victory over the Etruscans, Lucius Scipio does march up and take the city of Velathri for the Roman Republic. And further south, Decimus Brutus does take Italia on Corsica, leaving only a small stronghold left for the Etruscans. In the summer of 270 BC, Lucius Scipio marches out through the mountain passes to march against the city of Arimian, the last settlement that is still under control of the Etruscan League. Meanwhile, Massalia has marched into the northern part of Italia and took Genua from the barbarians that holds the area. Massalia looks to expand its influence in the northern part of the Mediterranean, something for Rome to keep an eye on, but as of now, they are friends. And down in Sicily, the city-state of Syracuse managed to push out the Carthaginians and are now in control of the island. The Roman Senate doesn't quite know what to make of this just yet. They are wary of the growing power of Carthage. And having Syracuse keep them in check is potentially positive. But at the same time, Syracuse could also be a threat. It is now 269 BC, and Carthage managed to reclaim Lilybaeum on the island of Sicily. While in Italia, the Etruscans made the decision to abandon their city and march against the city of Rome itself, that is lightly defended by the Senate. The Senate panics and does its best to raise a mercenary force in its defense, hoping that they will be able to hold under Lucius Libo. Lucius Scipio does take Arimium from the Etruscan League, but he will not be able to help Rome in time should the Etruscans choose to launch their assault.
The enemy cannot set one foot inside the city. Our gods would never forgive us if the capital were violated by filthy invaders. So we stand, we hold, to arms!
Lucius Libo decides that it is outside the settlement that he will make his stand, trusting the archers on the walls in the battlements to rain down on the Etruscan hordes and hold them off there, where he can make use of his mercenary cavalry. The great siege towers of the Etruscans lumber forward, but their path is blocked by the Roman defenders, who stand firm as mercenaries. All the city does hold their breath to see if the mercenaries' loyalty is strong enough to hold. Rome promises great riches, but riches don't matter if you die. The Etruscans did well to force their way through the Roman lines. The defenders launch their counter with the cavalry behind, hoping that it is enough to cause the enemy to rout. But it is the Roman mercenaries who are first to flee. The Roman cavalry nearly gets trapped along the river by the Etruscans, but they do manage to slip away and avert disaster. Lucius himself continues to fight right in the thick of the battle. No less is expected of the dictator of Rome in this time of crisis. So many poor innocent souls are counting on the victory here. The Etruscans did manage to dock their ladders on the walls and make their way into the city, prompting Lucius to retreat some of his cavalry to deal with these intruders before they can start to sack or secure the city. The Etruscans are breaking. The numbers are slowly turning into the advantage of Lucius to hold off this assault. It was a bold attempt by the Etruscans to abandon their territory to go right at the throat of Rome. But ultimately, they are repelled beneath the walls and their soldiers lose heart and flee. And while the siege was a success in terms of the defense, Lucius did fall, and already in the aftermath of the battle, there is talk to erect statues in his honor for his brave defense. With the defeat beneath the walls of Rome, the last of the Etruscans are out at sea without a home. Just a few villages still support them in the countryside. The Roman Republic has ordered a new fleet to be constructed in order to sail out and eliminate what remains of the Etruscan League.
Over there is an army of fools, brought to the field of death by lies and falsehoods. Our swords, spears, and arrows will kill them, but the true cause of their defeat and deaths is idiocy. Make ready!
The Roman fleet splits its ships out wide in order to try to get a partial surround of the enemy fleet, hoping to ram them quickly. Some of the Etruscan ships do sink to the bottom of the Adriatic quite quickly as the Romans continue to hunt down those that remain. With the Etruscan ships at the bottom of the Adriatic, Rome has triumphed over the Etruscan League, and the area immediately surrounding the city of Rome has been secured to ensure an immediate peace.